Welcome to the show. We don't have a name for it yet. If you have a suggestion for us, for the name, let us know in the comments, and we'll try and have a name by next week. On this episode, we're going to be talking about
school lunches.
My name's Alex.
And my name is Kirby.
Cue the intro. We don't have an intro. So, school lunches. Do you love them or do you hate them?
First, I think the question should be who doesn't hate them?
Actually, let's establish a thing. School lunches, the proper school lunch, according to Michelle Obama. Sorry, we're not fans. And I'm a little bit ignorant. I don't watch the news much. But I do hate the school lunch, and I do blame Michelle Obama. I'm sorry. She thinks she knows what's healthy. Now you rant for a little bit.
Okay. Michelle Obama. Okay. First of all, we're not talking about school lunches, just all school lunches. Some schools don't do this program, and I envy you so much. Anyways, Michelle Obama, this whole thing, child obesity is through the roof. We gotta fix it by making them eat this crap. And no one eats it.
Alright. Here's the thing. Your tax dollars, they pay for school lunches, which we, as students, we walk into the cafeteria, and we take our tray, and we sit down, we talk to our friends, we get up, dump your taxes into the trash can, and then we go about our days.
So if you pay taxes...
It's not our fault.
We're dumping your taxes in the trash can.
If you want your taxes being put to good use... Oh, and
Michelle
also,
Obama's fault.
We've dumped your taxes into the trash can, and now we're going to go home and eat lots of candy. And we're not exactly obese, but...
No.
And I don't actually eat a lot of junk food, but I do eat the school lunch, but it does suck. And our school's probably not even the worst of it. It's pretty bad, though.
It's improved since last year, actually.
I don't know about that.
The chicken
Now, here's a point I'd like to make that I've thought about. And I wasn't alive 50 years ago. But I think it's, I don't think obesity rates were as high, but and I don't know, maybe kids brought their lunches. But they were edible, and schools that served lunches, probably also edible, the school lunches. It's not, alright. Do you have something to say, or can I keep rambling?
Go ahead.
Alright.
I'm gathering.
Go ahead and ramble. Alright, well, no. Alright, let me see. So, they've got...
Format.
I know, I had a thought and I lost it.
Okay, well, while you're formatting that, I'll just go ahead and wing it. With the whole,
I remember what it was now.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Communism. Michelle Obama, you may be a communist. Probably not.
Maybe?
Alright, you're a communist. I don't know you personally. You might be a nice person, but you don't know what you're doing up there in the White House. I don't know what you eat. You're probably a healthy person. You probably think you're doing what's good for people. But the thing is, people don't like being controlled. This is America, and we're supposed to be about freedom and democracy and stuff. And I don't remember signing a vote for crappy lunches.
And you're not 18.
I'm not 18, but my parents didn't do one either.
But the point is...
they're forcing us to eat this, it's not it should be the school's decision, the school's decision should be based on what the students want and what the parents, because they want their kids to be healthy, and the students, because they need to be happy and mentally healthy for learning. And that's my appeal to you, voters.
Yeah, the problem is, however it got voted in, of course, people 18 and up. Problem is, this only affects people, the majority of people are under 18. So...
And, alright, this is a government thing. They make rules, because that's what government people do. And they don't know, the rules that alright.
We're not
we'll
against
stay on
government.
task. It's
We're for
lunch. We need, people need structure. But anyways, staying on task with the lunch thing. the people who are making these rules aren't dealing with them. Well, maybe they are. But anyways, it's not their decision to make. I shouldn't. Alright, my mom should be able to tell me what to eat. Because she sort of has authority.
And
But,
she's actually watching you.
And yeah, she cares. I mean, maybe Michelle Obama cares too.
She doesn't. I mean,
Okay,
you have
she
to
does.
have maternal.
I assume she knows, or I
connection.
assume she thinks she's doing the right thing. But she shouldn't be making people eat what she wants them to eat. It should be up to the families, or at very least, the school itself. At very least, the state. Probably not the state. We'll keep it at the school itself.
Mm-hmm. And the part, Michelle Obama herself, probably not communist, but the whole
I was scared.
controlling your food, that is a
It's-
communist thing.
It's dictating. It's exactly what it is. You tell us what to eat. I mean, okay, it is school. They're not obligated to, well, they are because of regulations. But the regulations also say that they gotta serve this crap because they can't use salt or sugar. I don't know what the quotas are.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
know.
regulations are. But the lunches do suck, and it's not the lunch lady's fault.
That was weird. They took salt away
Yeah.
from us this year.
The salt packets.
They normally had salt packets in a little container. Now we can't have salt. Sodium is an essential part of the human diet. Look at the food pyramid. I don't know what
Well, anyways,
the
my
FDA
main problem
doing
is
about this. I mean, ugh.
it's dictating. No, I had a better thought earlier. Is that all? Should we
Well,
wrap it up?
I don't know.
I got it. I think we got it.
I had one more
Keep going.
segment to put in here. The lunch is deteriorated at our school a couple of years ago. They went from, pretty good for school
had good
lunches, to disgusting reprocessed food that probably consisted of mostly bones.
I'm not going to pretend I know what it is, or
No one knows what it is.
or that I know that it's healthy or unhealthy, but I do know it's not edible. I mean, it is edible, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be serving it. But
barely,
it's not good.
It's barely edible.
You do realize that you can make food that tastes good, and
And it's still healthy for you.
regulations don't allow you to do it. It's pointless. You shouldn't. Alright, my main point is you should not control what people eat. That's what individuals should decide. It sounds
It's a
silly to
human
call
right.
it a right,
It's
but it is.
It is a human
I shouldn't have to say that. And also, okay, I remember. I should go back to the schools aren't obligated to serve us lunches, but tax dollars are paying for those lunches, so they shouldn't be serving crap that we're just
And I mean,
throwing away.
That stuff is all going in a landfill.
Costco.
Not even hobos can
Alright,
enjoy
go
it.
away.
I mean, you should take the stuff the kids don't eat and give it to the hobos at very least. Because I mean, there are homeless people out there. Hobos is kind of offensive.
haven't seen that
I
many
didn't mean it
hobos.
offensively, but there are homeless people out there.
Some cars.
Some of which, it's a choice, yes, but a lot of which, they just simply can't help it. And here we have thousands of kids around America not eating stuff that your tax dollars are paying for, and no one's getting it. I mean, that is going to a landfill. That is going to the animals who have
No,
food
it's
anyway.
more going to, mold and
Yeah.
worms. That's what your tax
Worms
dollars are
are
paying for.
animals.
Thanks for keeping our mold and worms alive.
Yes, we really need those
it's nice of you.
more.
Now,
Anyways,
we're not
back.
a voting age, but if
Yet.
you ever have the chance and you can do something about it,
Please do help us
get-
out.
get the decision-making power back to the people who are making or
Who
who
are
are
going
dealing
to
with
have
the
to deal with
decisions. Should I wrap it up?
Well, I didn't get to finish my thought earlier. I was saying I
Sorry.
didn't mind it when the school lunches deteriorated because the band room, the band was selling food to fundraise for a field trip we were having, and you could go to the band room and buy food there and eat, and it was good food, like ramen noodles. Ramen noodles are healthy.
No, they're not.
Well, it
They're
wasn't
not
just
healthy, but they're
ramen
good.
noodles.
It was a
beef
fundraiser,
sticks,
and if
hot
people
chocolate,
want to
yeah.
eat it, they can.
And
But it's not
vending
healthy.
machines too. This year
It's
they
not their
put a
choice to make that.
timer on the vending machines. You cannot get food
can't.
at any time of the day except for from 1 to 1:25 or 1:25 to 2 o'clock. Something like
There
that.
shouldn't be a timer on it.
Yeah, that's
You're
all
not- what are you doing?
kinds of
It's a
food.
vending machine. It's not. It's a luxury. You're not supposed to put restrictions on a luxury. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
not. It sounds silly, but what are you? You're not making sense. What are your opinions? How does your school lunch taste? Is your lunch crappy? What's the crappiest dish they serve? Leave it in the comments. Suggestions
Well,
for.
As far as we're asking you what the crappiest dish your school serves, so I mean, I think we should give our opinions real quick.
Oh, all right. Our beef sticks. They serve these. It's like mud, and they fry it. It's not literally, but they're horrible. They're really bland, and the sides are always like mashed peas and
You mean
potato.
mashed potatoes. And
No,
mashed.
they serve like peas, and they're overcooked and disgusting. But anyways, there's nothing good when they serve that dish, and the main
I
course
like the dish.
also sucks. That should be a side, but it shouldn't be a side because it's not a food. Anyways,
I
so-
like the dish. My least favorite is probably the chicken strips, or as I like to call them, chicken sponges. It is like eating a chicken flavored sponge. I am dead serious.
I like them okay. I mean, they have a flavor, and as far as I'm concerned, their texture is just as good. Anyways, technicalities. Yeah, so comment your least favorite stuff. How good is your lunch? Leave us suggestions for another thing we can talk
Future
about.
topics.
And also, the name. We'll have that within a week or so.
Hopefully.
Excuse me. Thanks for watching. Good day.
Ta-ta.